Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ali again. So today I'm gonna talk about how I master the habit of stacking my money and how you can do that as well. So first thing first, I live below my means. I always tell everyone that live below your means. And so what I do, I always avoid buying unnecessary stuff. You know what I mean? I always avoid buying designers. I do buy stuff, but like hygiene stuff, clothes, some stuff I really need, and yeah. So that's one thing I do, and I try to avoid impulse buying. So I always give myself 48 hours, and then I will buy something. So if I kept remembering what I need in 48 hours, that means I really need that. But if I forget about it, that means I don't need it. So that's what I do. And the other thing is I work a lot of overtime. So my 9 to 5 offers a lot of overtime. And what I do is I am a flag rate, so I make money per job. So I don't make money hourly, and that's how I get big paychecks. And every time I get paid, I always invest my money or take my money in cash and save it. That's the only two ways. And because if I have money in my checking account, I'm gonna have the impulse, buying. So I just want to buy something, and you know what I mean. It's just that you see a product, you see something, and you just want to buy. So I'm not frugal. I buy what I really need, like hygiene stuff. Anything that has self investment, I do buy that. But just buying unnecessary stuff, I don't do that at all. And I don't go clubbing, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that. And I do go out with my friends, but not to eat, just to grab some drinks and stuff like that. And to play sports, and to go to the gym. That's all like self investment. So yeah. And the other thing is I always buy groceries, and when you buy groceries, you cook like fresh meals, and it's just the cheaper way. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I really do. And I always tell people, if you want to have if you want to be energized, and you don't have to buy always like Red Bull or Monster or this kind of stuff, caffeines. Always have good sleep. If you sleep 8 hours to 7 hours, like very good sleep, you will be energized, you will be motivated, you can work long hours, you could do a lot of stuff through the whole day. You know what I mean? It's just that's what I do. I sleep on time and I wake up on time, and that really works for me perfectly. I don't buy no Red Bulls, no Monsters. I don't buy energy drinks at all. And yeah, so that's what I really do. And the other thing is, okay, the other thing is, when I get a raise, and when I make really good money, I don't increase like my responsibility, like I mean by that, like buying expensive car, or financing a car, or like what should I say, like putting myself in debt, or I don't do none of that. When I get an increase, I'm just still at the same base or the level. I keep stacking my money, I keep investing my money. And the other thing is, I use my credit card all the time. I have my credit card, and I always use it all the time. I never use my debit card at all. So my credit card helps me to make money, because I made this month, no, my bad, this 2 months, I made 30,000 points just by using my credit card, and that really helped me a lot. That's what is that? That's like 300 some dollars. And yeah, so just keep using your credit card, and pay off your credit card on time. Never pay the minimum payment, just pay your card in full no matter what, so you could avoid interest. You don't need to pay interest, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I really do, and that helps me a lot. So, and one more thing is, you have to stay disciplined. No matter what. You have to stay disciplined, you have to stay motivated, you have to have a clear mindset, when you're doing this. This is not really easy, you know what I mean? It took me a long time to master this habit. So, you have to be like very, very intelligent when it comes to this. And it's just that it's very simple, but at the same time, it's complicated. You know what I mean? And you just need to have the disciplines to do this. This is the way I saved up $100,000. And yeah, I kept motivating myself. I kept moving forward, even though I saw the nicer cars, the nicer watch, the nicer, like, all this kind of stuff. And I just kept, like, holding into my money. I kept stacking my money, and boom, here I am. I'm really doing good financially. And yeah, I just want to build, wealth in my 20s. And the best thing I could say is, keep investing and keep, stacking your money. And that's pretty it. Feel free to leave, a like, a subscribe if you find this video helpful. And thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.